Gemini. Hey y'all. It is Ray. Welcome back to my channel. I am here with your March 2022 monthly predictions. Let us pray and then let's get into it, okay? God, source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, please use me as a clear channel, clear vessel as I deliver Gemini's March 2022 monthly predictions. God bless everyone that watches this video. Allow them to have an amazing month ahead. Gratitude, Ashe. So, Gemini, how are you, my love? In the month of March, there's something, I'm trying to say this so it doesn't confuse you, but there's something that you should be doing that needs your attention, but something else requires more of your attention. So you're doing that instead, okay? For instance, let's just say you're supposed to be working a job, okay? You have a job in corporate America or wherever you have a job, right? 111 on the timer, okay? Let's just say you have a job that you do every day, but it's not something that you're passionate about. The month of March, it's like whatever you're not passionate about, you're giving less focus to, and focus more on what you are passionate about, what lights up your inner child, what lights up your inner world, what lights up your heart, all right? 111. So new beginnings are happening for you in the month of March, Gemini. And there's this theme of multitasking for you as well in the month of March, but it's like this multitasking, like you're using, I hear battle of the brains, but it's like your right side and left side brain are working together to accomplish more tasks at once. And this is really, like, whether you realize it or not, it's a form of self-mastery that you have been building up to master, that you're going to realize is mastered, okay? I hope that makes sense. But let's get into your overall energy for the month of March. Gemini, overall energy for March 2022. There's a need to work on your sacral chakra and your root chakra. All right. There's a need for moisturization. Need to moisturize yourself more. But for you, your overall theme is the self. So yeah, you're mastering both sides of yourself. You are, it's like when your left brain is resting, the right brain is kicking in. When your right brain is resting, the left brain is kicking in. And then when it's time for them to work together, it creates its own magic. And it's interesting. I feel like all of your themes for 2022, Gemini, have been like battle of the minds, mastering of the mind. But we are technically in World War III, which is mental warfare. And instead of, it's like I'm getting this, you've ascended to bird's eye view point of things, where it's like outside things really can't control you. You're controlling the narrative. You're controlling your reality. Even if something happens that you don't expect, like, it's like, this is divine. This is divine timing. Like, this had to happen. Like, nothing is really in my way. And because you have that mentality and you're mastering the self, you are opening new doors and gateways for yourself, consciously and unconsciously, okay? I mean, this is your year after all. So, and the fact that this is a 2022 year, which is ruled by 6, the Lovers, Gemini, and I'm recording this on February 22nd, 2022. Like, today is a very powerful portal for you. This entire year is powerful for you. Yeah. Some of you are falling more in love. You're falling more in love with yourself and with another person. Or if you're cross-watching, because I feel like some of you are cross-watching, you are connecting more with the Gemini in the month of March. We have the deserts. Okay, so interesting is what I'm gonna say. All right, so you see how his hand is reaching out. Like, I see this as, first of all, a lot of you need to hydrate more and drink more water, okay? Because my mouth, when I started picking up this card and reading it, got hella dry, okay? And I'm about to sip some iced coffee versus some water. But a lot of you need to drink more water. You need to juice more. In the month of March, you also need to drink more smoothies, like healthy. Feed the body. Feeding the body is feeding the mind, it's feeding the soul. But with this desert, you are stepping out of something that's been dry and barren, and stepping into, I said you need to work on your solar plexus and root chakra, right? And this is red and yellow. So what has been dry, what has been malnourished, okay, that's leaving you in the month of March, okay? You are ascending to a new foundation, to a new level of power. You are, it's interesting because I'm focused on this moon and how it's yellow and black, and I'm thinking about duality, and I'm thinking about the Leo full moon. So something was initiated around the Leo full moon that is carrying out through the month of March. But whatever this initiation is taking you out of dry and barren land onto fruitful, colorful land, okay? It's something that has been colorless is becoming more colorful with the Self card here. And there's a certain level of mastery that's happening for you that's putting you on the forefront of things. This is a powerful time for air signs in general. Hold on, you guys. Give me a second. Okay. All right. Distractions are coming up in the month of March, but you're able to maneuver with the distractions so that they really aren't distractions. It's more so like, okay, this has come up, let me handle this real quick, and then on to the next, like moving on with your life. Gemini, March 2022. March, I keep unconsciously saying March 20th, 2022. That's come out, you're the 5th sign that I'm doing that's come out for like 3 out of the 5 signs. So March 20th is the first day of spring. That is very powerful for you as well, okay? Yes, miracles are happening for you. Aries season is initiating something. Something that you think is delayed is going to come up faster than expected. Like if this was like delaying moving, delaying getting a new car, like something is happening quicker than expected. Something that you feel like you had to wait on, it's coming up to the surface much more quickly because of this level of self-mastery. Expect miracles, expect like this is nothing but God, like I have no control over this, to happen for you in the month of March. Because, and also a lot of you are connecting with the Leo and a Sagittarius. I just got notifications from 2 of those signs. So a Leo and Sagittarius, something is coming together that is magical, that's wondrous, that is nothing but God. Like it's divine. Like it's I have to tell somebody this story because I didn't do this all on my own, okay? Like something magical is happening for you. And whatever is happening that's magic, it's like you understand that God had her hand in this, but you also understand that you were powerful enough to manifest and create this. So definitely expect miracles, Gemini. Aww. Then we have love, okay? So going back and how I said you were I said at the beginning, right? Like a lot of you are getting closer with a partner. Like love is definitely in the air. Something for those of you that are not with a divine partner, you could definitely be connecting with your divine partner, your soulmate in this lifetime in the month of March. Or you could be moving in with your divine partner around spring solstice, March 20th. Like something is happening with love. This could be with you in a Leo placement, you in a Sagittarius placement, since I did mention both of those signs. But you've definitely been doing the self-work, okay? And what has been stagnant is going to be no more. And you can expect love and miracles throughout the month of March. Also, a lot of you, some of you are connecting with a Libra as well. And I say that because one of my sisters that's Libra actually gave me a deck that I'm going to use today for the first time. And she's an air sign. and it's this deck, the Hip Hop Queens. Okay, and I'm going to use that for you at the end for final messages. But since love came out, love, miracles, something is going to make your heart as light as a feather. Something is going to be of pure light in the month of March. Pisces season is, I feel like Pisces season kind of feels like a desert for you. Like things aren't moving as quickly as the Gemini mind would like. But by the time we get to this fire energy Aries season, expect that to shift, okay? All right, so we have the month of March. You are taking the lead. Yes, something is being created and initiated. Something to do with, all right, we have awaiting results, patience. That's giving me Pisces energy. Pisces energy, you're waiting on results. So it's like, because like a lot of you are developing a sense of impatience in the month of March, or coming out of February into March, there's this sense of impatience, but then there's also a sense of viewing whatever you're being impatient about from another perspective, which is causing you to be more calm and grounded, which is causing you to take the lead and take control of your life and your emotions and how you're pursuing things and moving forward, which is causing more than one thing to grow at one time, okay? Roots are definitely being planted, created, and grown for you in the month of March. The shadow is patience for you, though, that I can say. And since your shadow of being patient is coming up, let's look into your shadow for the month of March. Anger and chains. Leo energy here, and parasite. All right. So I'm going to pull the desert down with this. Anger and chains, parasite, the desert, and awaiting results, okay? You see how the awaiting results and the parasite are looking at each other. When I see this card, parasite, I think of like energetic leeches, or like reverting to unhealthy coping mechanisms when you're just, it's like you're doing unhealthy things to kill time. This could be overindulgence in something, overindulgence in food and social media, TV. It's not using the extra time productively, okay? And because you're not using the extra time productively, it could contribute to this desert energy. But once you're like, okay, what is it that I'm trying to do? How can I create a plan? How can I start to how can I put in work today for my plan and my goals, instead of allowing the time that's passing me by to be an energetic parasite of things are taking forever to come to fruition. It's like the more you dwell on time in general, the more you get angry, the more you start to self-sabotage with this anger and chains, because it's like, you know, you're powerful, you know, you can have the life that you desire, but it's not coming quickly enough. So because it's not coming quickly enough, you're starting to complain, you're starting to get your panties in a bunch, you're starting to become impatient, antsy, you start entertaining people and things that you don't want to entertain. When it comes to love, this could be, you know, getting a one night, it's like you're waiting on a specific someone, but you're getting impatient with the sexual pleasure, right? So then you just go out to get a one night stand, and then you end up feeling like, what the fuck did I just do? If I had just waited. It's like you do a one night stand, and then the next day the love of your life shows up, and then you have all of this guilt and all of this unhealthy energy that you have to cleanse away, all because you refuse to be impatient and wait. You refuse to be patient and wait on the results. So be mindful of the energy of impatience, because you could get yourself caught up in something that you are unable to get out of, okay? And this is a time, like, even though we're in Pisces season, be aware of the illusions, okay? Because you could think that something that's quick, like this is like a quick come up, fast money. This is giving me the energy of someone waiting on a certain job, but they start to, result to selling drugs, quick money, just to get that fast money. The next thing you know, you got a whole fucking case when you could have just been patient another day, another week, for what your heart truly desires, so that you wouldn't be caught up in that situation. So just be very mindful of the shadow, okay? Use your energy and time wisely as you await the results. Take the lead into the right direction. Choose what's healthy for you. Choose what will pay out in the long run, okay? If you need to release sexually, go to the sex store, okay? Go on a shopping spree, all right? Switch up your wardrobe. I don't know, but do something productive. If you're looking to save money, go to Michael, start creating something. Like, get creative, okay? And the more you get creative and the more you step out of your shadow, okay, into the light, and you start mastering yourself and choosing healthier coping mechanisms, the more wonders and miracles and abundant possibilities begin to happen in your life, okay? Let's get into your 4 weeks of March, Gemini. Gemini, March 2022. What can I expect throughout all 4 weeks? But there's an energy of being patient with love, being patient on the seeds that you've planted to yield the results, being patient on even the time it takes for you to really get to your throne. You have everything is fine on the bottom. There's nothing to worry about. But let's just say, like, you're building a platform and you're getting impatient, and then you start resorting to tactics of scamming and or guilting people into purchasing from you. Like, all of that creates a negative adverse effect of what you're trying to accomplish. So just be very, very mindful of that, all right? If there's someone that you desire that you aren't able to physically touch, like, talk to them more, communicate with them more, should have more phone sex, I don't know, plan trips together, do something healthy, all right? Don't fuck a good thing up based off of impatience, okay? Gemini, March 2022, their 4 weeks. I just got a notification to expect rain. So something needs to be washed and cleared away for something new to be reborn, okay? Whenever rain comes up, rain is very cleansing energy for me. So, Gemini, what's happening, babe? But something needs to be cleansed. Something needs to be washed away in the month of March that's associated with your past. Like, you're trying to move forward, but something from the past is blocking you, preventing you. I feel like something from the past is a parasite. Something from the past gets you in the energy of the devil, feeling chained and bound to something that's unhealthy for you, which is blocking you from moving forward, and is causing you inner anger. So something needs to be released. Something needs to be washed away for this love, and for this love to come to show up physically, and for you to become the best version of yourself, all right? Whatever this is, you need to initiate and take the lead on eliminating it, okay? All right, but you are making a decision the first week of March. We have the Two of Pentacles, first week. Second week is the Six of Swords. Third week is everything is fine in reverse. Fourth week is the Magician reverse. And then ending, we have the Seven of Swords. But I'm going to clarify, and then we'll get into it. The Magician again is on the bottom. All right, why is the Two of Pentacles here for Gemini? Okay, so a lot of you are making a decision on moving. All right, wherever you're moving to, it's like whatever decision that you have to make when it comes to moving your home, your comfort, your family, traveling. for you to grow and become as prosperous as you desire to be, you're going to have to make an uncomfortable decision. This uncomfortable decision is going to affect people. It's like there's people that you need to leave behind, but there's something that you're caught up in, which is preventing you from moving forward. But you're going to have to make a decision that's best for yourself, Gemini. You cannot make a decision based off of other people. Even if you have children, like there's right brain, left brain, like you can make a situation work. It takes will. If you want something to work, all it takes is will. You can still choose yourself and make something else work if there's will involved. The will to make it work will allow it to work. Not having the will to work it out will cause it to not work. All right. But there's a decision when it comes to traveling and moving in the home. Then the second week of March, we have power here, and we have the Six of Swords. So some of you may be moving the second week of March unexpectedly. This is a power move. Others of you, like your partner may be moving and you're not moving, and this is a power move for your partner. But this is also Sagittarius energy as well. And Sagittarius energy came up when it comes to people that you're connecting with. Sagittarius in the birth chart has to do with moving, traveling. So there's a lot of travel and movement happening for you in the month of March. These trips or these places that you're going, whether it's temporary for a trip or a permanent move, it is putting you in your power, okay? It's igniting something within you to continue to move forward to things that are desirable to you, to things that make you feel loved and that you do love, okay? But you are definitely worried about something the third week of March, and this has to do with stability and the mind. So the third week of March, we have everything is fine reversed, wealth reversed, daughter of earth reversed, which is the Page of Pentacles reversed. And then we have failure, okay? So it's like you initiate something, it's going really, really good. And then the third week, you start to get in your head, all right, because something isn't happening as quickly as you like. Going back to this anger and chains, parasite, the desert, and awaiting results. All right, so it's like you initiate something, you expect everything to be flowing smoothly from then, but then you get a blessing and God will test you, put an ebb in your frequency just to see if you are able to see the lesson and why you had this ebb and you're able to have emotional intelligence, or if you're just going to be like, fuck everything, I made a wrong mistake, yada, yada, yada. Okay. So with the daughter of earth, wealth reverse, which wealth is also the 10 of Pentacles, and failure, this is giving me like whatever decision you decide, it's going to be powerful for you. It's going to be the best decision for you going back to the second week. But the third week, it's like you're getting a lot of bullshit from friends and family. It's like you chose yourself and left people behind, and now they're putting this codependent energy on you, which has you feeling like a failure, has you feeling like you forgot about the family, has you feeling like you didn't choose the right path and direction because someone else was inconvenienced. Allow that person to be inconvenienced, okay? This isn't the time to enable. The month of March is asking you to take initiative, not enable another. This has nothing to do with enabling the habits of another. Like Gemini, you don't want to be 50, 60 years old reflecting your life like, damn, I could have made this move, but I didn't because of this person. And now 9 times out of 10, that person is happy living their best life and you're miserable. Choose yourself. Take the lead, okay? Initiate what you desire to initiate so that you can have miracles, you can have love, you can have the family that you desire to create. All right? Don't allow other people to affect your reality, because these same people, if the shoe was on the other foot, would they show up the same way for you as you do for them? 9 times out of 10, it's no, okay? And then getting into the third week with the Magician being reversed, and to clarify the Magician being reversed, we have defeat, swiftness, stability reversed, and the Hermit. Hold on. Okay, I can tell you that the illusion and the parasite, the shadows, don't allow the shadows to get the best of you, Gemini. Don't allow the energy of others to have you defeated, okay? The end of March is asking you to be patient. Be patient with how fast something is growing or how slow something is growing. I'm getting something is feeling like molasses. I'm getting verbal attacks. Like, really, really protect your energy mid-March. So around the Virgo full moon and the rest of March, really, really protect your energy from outsiders and people from the past, because people, it's like people from the past have the power to manipulate your frequency because you give them that power. But if you choose to take your power back and move towards a new direction that is satisfying to you, then that's when things will grow and you'll have more of a stable foundation, okay? Excuse me. But when you make a decision, Cancer kind of had this energy too. Once you make a decision to choose yourself, stick with that. Don't go back and forth with that decision, because then you're creating mental conflict for yourself that doesn't need to be there. Don't allow how someone else feels to sway your decision. When you make changes for yourself, it is inevitable that someone always gets hurt, okay? And this does not have to be intentional, but people don't have the emotional intelligence to see how a certain decision can benefit someone, okay? They see how it inconveniences them, and then they run off of that. Like, whoever gives you that energy, you need to block them. Block them, because the peace that you're creating, the family and stability and new roots that you're growing, has the ability to be sabotaged by these outside people, simply because you give them that power by swaying on your decision when it inconveniences them, versus standing firm in what you desire and what's best for yourself, okay? But the end of March is also asking you to reflect more. You may want to be on do not disturb more. And I hear there's needs to not get lost in the sauce, okay? I feel like it's like one of those situations where you move and then shit, like everybody in your family starts having problems. And then it's like, okay, I'm trying to move, settle into my new home, but then my family needs me. So do I just renege on what I'm doing to go back home? Like, baby, you have to live life for you. People are dying every day. Like, this is a time to really, really live your best life and allow others to live their best life. And if they don't get it right, then they will be reincarnated here to learn again. But you don't have to be reincarnated here to get it right another time. You can choose now, okay? So with this 222 portal leading into March, what are you choosing? And it's 2:02 right now on the timer on the East Coast. So what are you choosing, Gemini? Truly, what are you choosing? I say choose you, choose love, make that move. Stop waiting on nobody. Stop waiting on nobody. Stop waiting. Okay, that made no sense, but stop waiting, Gemini. Let's see. Final messages for Gemini, March 2022. Baby, a new start is coming. Oh, yes, a new direction, a new beginning. Something unexpected is coming in swiftly, which is going to cause you to shift things swiftly. And I feel like also with the end of the month, like you may be making this move. You may find out about this move at the beginning of March, be making the move at the end of March. And because this move is disrupting your own plans, that energy has you starting to create conflict that doesn't need to be there. Like, God got you, baby. I'm here to tell you, God got you. Your angels, ancestors, everyone has you, okay? They know the plans that you had, but God's plan is always better. So go with the flow. Do not resist it, okay? Something that you're tempted to say no to, you need to say yes to in the month of March, okay? I think that's going to be your title. Say yes, say yes. Say yes by Lil Corey is coming up. All right, finally, let's pull. I'm going to pull from the Hip Hop Queens deck and then get your affirmation. Gemini, March 2022. March 2022 for Gemini spirit. Oh, we have Remy Ma, courage. Yes, stepping outside of your comfort zone, baby. Okay, Remy Ma got locked up because her friend forgot to pay her back $1,000. Remy Ma don't play, okay? She has a lot of courage, all right? That was her best friend, but she did what the fuck she had to do, okay? I think she shot her or stabbed her, one of them, because she owed her some money, all right? That was her best friend. So, and that's courage, all right? And then, honey, she got locked up, came out, and been doing her thing since she got out. And we also have Rihanna, dominance, okay? This is giving me that self card. So, Rihanna, baby, is a self-made millionaire, all right? Everybody been waiting on another song. They ain't getting another song. We have dominance and courage. So for you to really take control of yourself, your life, it's time to dominate certain areas. If you're wanting to move, it's time to move. If you're wanting that partner to be with you, it's time to initiate that connection. Like, this is something, like, some of you have been waiting on something specifically, and that's not happening because you need to dominate. You need to initiate. And fuck fuck whoever isn't involved in this, their feelings, because somebody's going to try to put in their 2 cents. Honestly and respectfully, fuck their 2 cents, Gemini, okay? And then finally, let's get your affirmation. A new start is coming, and this is new moon, Pisces new moon. Something new is happening for you. Expect communication around the 2nd. Oh, look at this. Your affirmation is you'll grow beautifully in your own way. Choose you, Gemini, okay? Make that decision. Choose you. A new start is coming. And I think that's what's going to be your title. Courage, dominance, and a new start. I don't know. I'm going to pick one. But I love you. God bless you. Happy March. Like, comment, subscribe, share.